Hey, I'm Big B and I Brick, and welcome to another edition of Mystery Package Monday, where I delve into mistakes of the past and deal with it, I guess, along with updating on the occurrences of the week and all that other happy goings on. Welcome to Brickstore Productions, Brick Daddy, and Cold Water Bricks. Brick Daddy, if you just placed an order in my store, I think I realized it after it shipped and annotated you as a YouTuber, but you didn't put the message in there. So I was not able to do a bricks out for you or throw in a splat, but I'm going to see about getting you included in that. Probably be the next round of bricks out, considering this one's probably about done. I've got 4 or 5 videos pending on it. So hopefully everybody will be checking their cards and watching the videos to see where they are. It is getting towards the end. The videos are released at 3 p.m. daily, and the first person to message me and shoot me a picture of their winning tickets. See, PCB's got 2 numbers left, and like I just said, there's 5 going. So be wary, everybody. I may decide in the stream to space out. Not to space out, I was stopped talking, I was continuing talking. To space out the number of days between the videos, just because I never like to have the cards in route at the end. I always like people to have a fair chance at the end to be able to get theirs. It feels shitty if I don't. So I'm probably gonna put a little bit of pause on those. If anybody else could sort of start commenting in the videos where they're at, if they want to, it's not a pressure thing, or just shoot me a message just so I have an idea when we get to a 1 out. So the message pushed it a little bit too far here. Yeah, I've been trying to do something with them, right? Because some people that place orders in the store have forgotten to give the drawer number as part of that new episode people seem so excited about in the beginning. Don't forget, you have numbers 1 through 4,000 to pick. And it's a motivator to me, because if that drawer is empty, I'm not going to show you an empty drawer. So that forces me to go over to the pile over here, grab something, and then put it in the store. We did have we haven't a winner, but we had the drawing for the Parisian. Waiting to hear about if anybody got that one. I think people are gathering what I'm saying as far as it's only y'all really keeping the tickets. So this one may go into extra innings. Let's see, the 100 ticket BIP raffle, the one for y'all social media followers only. We have flipped that bitch. So we need to pick a new set for that. So I'll grab something if I get some ideas from you guys what theme you'd like. So I can delve into the brickyard and pull something out. There's been a lot of popularity for City, but if you guys would like something different than that, you know, throw it out there. I may have it. Let's see. Just put 11,000 parts into the store today, primarily to replenish an Andy order. I got at the same time though 3 Nexo shields that I didn't have before were added to mine, and I just stocked up on 1x2 DBG and 1x1 LBG tiles. Unfortunately, the Foos side trip to Legoland Malaysia came up empty on 1x2 LBG tiles. Yes, 1x2 LBG tiles are on the Lego store rotation. If anybody is interested in seeing the full blast of what was available at Legoland Malaysia, Um, you can do a little bit of internet searching, and there was a person who's in a lug in Singapore who went to Legoland Malaysia last month, who was able to find the post, grab it, shoot me pictures, and then we basically had our own little personal breakdown of it's because it's not cup specific at Legoland. It is weight specific. So had to be spreadsheeted out, and my advice on what was worth it and what was not worth it on a weight basis, not a volume basis. So that was a little bit different, but I should get used to doing that, because if we're able to hit the mother load and do Legoland Germany this year, I got to know that stuff going in. So there's 45 minutes coming in the door of swooping what you want and getting out to refund the price of your ticket. So it's a really hectic situation. But I'm very happy to say that I was able to I got a shit ton of grass from Malaysia coming in. So lots of the old-fashioned green grass. That might not be exciting to you, but for me, that is a godsend, because it's not that a lot of people originate the order based upon that, but it's a great Chomsky, not Chomsky, gnome's a thought man, but tchotchke, I guess. It's whatever the sales term for stuff that's on the over on the sides as you're checking out, besides stuff that's bad for your teeth. It's a great item for that. Plus, people need it in quantity, so that's good for me. And then I picked up some nail tiles and a couple other things. I'll show you about it when it comes in. He picked up a whole lot of more stuff. He visited a whole bunch of Lego stores when he was over there, and I think he's going to be displaying a bunch of it next Sunday on the Cellar Stream. That will be at 9 p.m. next week instead of at 8 p.m. because we have a special guest next week. Drum roll in the chat. We have Bricklink Management. Jacqueline herself will be on and hopefully be able to discuss whatever she can talk about, what's going to be happening with Bricklink. I ask that you guys at least just be respectful. You can ask questions, just don't be a douche. It's a point of purchase item. But yeah, they weigh it out at Legoland. He bought it there and then ran back to the front gate to cash in his thing. But it was really, really good that we had the whole thing planned out. If anybody is ever going to try to do one of those deals, please feel free to get a hold of me, ask questions. I will try to advise as much as possible. It's pretty cool. When I get to be really big, like electric guitar stage, that might mean like family trip to Europe for those reasons. That'd be huge. That'd be awesome. Amazing, even. Let's see. So last week's shame pile. I got it out. We opened it. We went through it. We saw the data, and I didn't do anything with it. I didn't do anything. I had a good week. Had probably 20% more orders than I was expecting to come in, or 20% more than the week before that. So that was good. Sort of got my mind stuck on what caused that or what made that happen. And it's definitely adding new parts to the store, not just the laser sight items that I go and swoop up from here or there or in other regions, but actual just a set. Let me put parts away from a set. And I got to keep reminding myself that that's the root, and that definitely is the best way to do it. Because otherwise, if I just keep doing what I do, I'm going to turn into the guy who just has weird parts in his store and 1,000 different minifigure heads and hairs. and stuff like that. And that might be good, but that's not honoring who I am or who I think my clientele are. I see my clientele, a majority of them, as creators and as fans of Lego, not as fans of minifigures. And that's probably because I am not the biggest fan of minifigures, because I feel that they detract from the experience. See, AD is getting some parts, finished up a 9-bolt train. Cool, excellent, good to hear. There's something I'm supposed to be doing you guys should remind me of, because this seems like a really short stream this week, and we got this one we can go. Of course. I was debate right here. This is postmarked August 12th, 2014. So right before the stream started, I went and grabbed that. I'm going to, where'd that go? All right. I'm going to edit the file really quickly here so that we can open it up. Just really quickly edit my XML. Just change a couple tags. Really quick. There's slightly different formats between Bricklink and there's slightly different formats between what Bricklink thinks it can do and what it does. That's probably the best way to put it. I'll save as. Boom. All right. Let me make sure this is still working. Hold on. I know there's only like 2 of you watching, so that's good. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Do you have 2x2 LBG inverted tile? No, I did not know there was an LBG model on that, just the DBG. Hey, Lego Hobbit, what's going on, man? Long time. How you doing? All right. Import Bricklink XML. Hold on, hold on. Bear with me, folks. Got it. All right. Here we go. This is a big dash of stupid coming right at you. All right. Enjoy all the stupidity that this is. All right. Don't know why, but 147 lots, purchased for 20 bucks, 434 items. Let's save as, force a save on it, close, open. So that way we have quantity differential and part differential. Sorry, I should have done all of this beforehand. I get rid of the tier. It just takes up space. I just verify that the seller had not used tier when they sold it to me, and then get rid of it because I don't use tier. Tier is a great thing if you want to spend a lot of time not giving out coupons to people. Because the problem with tiered and coupons is it just starts going crazy. All right, here we go. Yes! Woo! $7. Awesome. Sweet. Unbelievable. Oh my God. The crowd is going absolutely wild here. And I can't believe how stupid I was back then. So, yeah, this is going to be fun, but I'm forcing myself to do it. The rest of the guys over on the seller stream are doing their part outs. They're chasing the 250K hashtag Lego 250K challenge. No, not a good deal for Series 1 caveman. No, go find somebody with a cheap Lego promotional that's got the caveman and cave woman in it, and find it for cheapy. Um, you know better than that, MD. So in this set, for some reason, I picked up stickers. I'm gonna go back over there and go to the data. You guys like the data side of it and just staring at the numbers with me? If you want to do data, let me hear you go. Data, data, data. Oh, that's some coffee while you're doing it. All right, data, data, data. One person is good enough. There we go. Anger Dag. All right. Here we go. Shareski, McBareski. All right. Last time, as far as this right here, this is your price differential on value then, value now. Like I said, we're talking, what's this? August 12th, 2014. It's been a minute, you know, 3.5 years. And to be perfectly honest with you, this was not one of the ones that followed my rules of having purchased from them before and everything else. It was just one of those, I don't know. You guys will see. When you see the parts, you'll be like, yeah, you were really novice back then. You didn't know what you were doing. All right. Is that big enough for you here? This is a Bionicle Foot Claude in reddish brown. That piece, right there, in reddish brown. Got two of them. There's potential in the piece. I'll give myself that back then. But huge price loss. This was fairly unique back then. Or I just bought one because I was working on monochrome figs and didn't open the package. The famous pushing H tiles. So I just think that's funny. Again, why would I have bought one of that Technic pin? You know? Or one of this very rare brick? This probably, if I was if I were to give up on my goal, this would be a very, very easy set or package. Just open up and dump directly into the kids. Further through the first page right here, I doubt we're even. I bet we're still losing money at this point. Look, we haven't even, it hasn't even made a penny a piece yet. No, this was just a bad decision. I really don't know why. I ordered this. But let's go to the bottom. I bet you it was that pushing each tile. Hey, nice. All right, so here's a killer. For those that don't know, some of you know this. Some of you people in the chat know this. Most of you don't. I like Hero Factory pieces too because they're really weird. This is a pretty cool little element here. I picked up the blue version of this a while back. But this one is marbled yellow with blue and just, it's weird. So I got one, two. I'm surprised this one has appreciated. This one I figured would have depreciated because of the Krusty Clown small set. And just a bunch of crap. You guys wanted me to see if I... exactly, Hero Factory. Who uses that stuff? That stuff's crap. Hero Factory, New Galdor. All right, I know why this was. This was because this was when the kids were in a castle stage, most definitely. So some of these may have actually been plans for doing something back when I thought that I could build and create before I realized that I could. I was just solely just an instructions guy. By the way, if Casey Metro Bricks is watching, holy crap, dude, that's the first mock you've done in 20 years. Get the beep out, man. I ain't buying that. That was dope. Oh, nice. Got one of these. For those that don't know, you should differentiate between the old clip and the new clip, because these old clips, they ain't worth 12.7 cents. They're worth 2 to 3 times that. This one I would sell for 25 cents because it's a different shape and it's a much nicer shape. For the life of me, I could not tell you why this order was placed or why I would have purchased trans red studs, 27 of them, or why I would have needed 1x1 trans red tile or cones, because all 3 of which have been wall items, and I've got plenty. Just like that is a wall item, and that is a wall item. All right, we're going to go with it. We're going to go that I picked them up for this tile for some reason, and I way overpaid for it, and I'm just going to whatever. Not that I'm disappointed in myself or anything like that. You know, I was a learning experience. My stupid buying sprees on Bricklink, I know how to be a better seller because of it, because I've seen the mistakes of others, because I've gone out and tried to see what people were doing to see what worked for them and if that worked for me as well. I don't know, man. That doesn't look really glowy to me. That looks mildly glowy. This looks like when my kid was in the castle and Hero Factory. Perfectly honest. He got, we went to a con 4 years ago, maybe a little bit less, BrickCon, and he met a Bionicle Hero Factory artist that was from Alaska, and she gave him a set, and he was just, it was awesome to him. He, thought it was the coolest thing in the world. It was, it said 7 on the package, and he was just barely 3. Like that type of thing, and it was cool because it articulated. He could play with it. It was a Lego that didn't break into a million pieces in a 3-year-old's hand when he played with it like a 3-year-old. So I totally understand why people are Bionicle and Hero Factory fans still. This even predated the Sentinels, even though there's some Sentinel pieces in here. Why wouldn't there be? But oh well, c'est la vie. It is what it is. What else? Like I said, give me some ideas in the comments below after this video, what you guys would like for a theme for the next the insider giveaway. What do you guys want to actually call that thing? I don't want to make it sound like you guys are all stuck-up bastards, because you're not. But it is a VIP thing. It's because you guys are the social media subscribers. You guys are the ones that support me through all of this. And hey, thanks for the honesty on the packaging. Next time, just buy yourself a beer. Oh, I sent them back. I sent them back a couple bucks in shipping because I was able to send it letter rate because it was 2 stickers. I appreciate it, but yeah, thank you. Give me an idea what theme. Let's not forget about the drawer numbers. Next week, I will be in Syracuse, New York during the Saturday stream, so I'll be broadcasting from a basement after visiting the place where the world's greatest hot dogs are made and having the world's greatest sandwich after visiting the world's greatest college. And then showing my kids where I lived until I was 6 and all kinds of good stuff like that. Syracuse. Giveaway or a set or something cool. Dude, I just gave away a modular set on Friday. I'm talking about giving away another set from the social media subscribers thing. And, you know, we give stuff away a lot. A couple few $100 sets. This is the third or the second modular we've given away and so far this year. Yes, Syracuse. Of course, Syracuse. I'm pronouncing it like somebody who's never heard of the greatest city on earth. Anybody who follows me knows that I just received negative feedback as a buyer. And I managed to earn negative feedback as a buyer for giving neutral feedback to a seller who I bought new parts from. They sent me new unstickered sets. They sent me these, which happened to go to a Technic set. I identified the set, sent them back a message, and just asked, hey, did you happen to build that set and then take it apart and sell it new? Because that's used. And they said, no, we did not. We don't do that. That's fine. I said, well, are you certain? Because I got pieces that had stickers applied to them. And the reply back was, well, my son just did that, but he didn't build it. And I replied back again after checking the instructions to see where the stickers were supposed to be applied to the element. I asked, are you certain that you guys didn't build it because it's applied, the stickers exactly where it's supposed to go if you had built the set? And I didn't say this, but actually did probably a better job than I could do. But the set that it goes to was it's like a 7-year-old set. And they had said that they didn't build it. Who parts out a 1X of a 7-year-old set that the set itself now equals the part out value? You know, that's one of the ones. Anyways, so I quickly went in and pulled everything. The point of purchase was white hands, and all I asked for was my money back on the elements. And I ended up getting this elaborate return policy where if I had to return the 2 pieces in the mail to them that were worth 10 cents total, and or I could return the whole thing if it was tainted because it was used. I touched new, and then I wasn't coming across that way. I was just coming across as if you take it and you build it and you take it apart, it's not new anymore. It's used. If you apply stickers to it, you can't sell it as a normal piece that's stickerless. Anyways, it turned into a shouting match type of thing. It's pretty comical that I gave a neutral feedback and was retaliated with negative feedback. I will wear it as a badge of honor. And I don't know. I would like to go through it. I'm trying to treat this not as from my standpoint, but from the standpoint of a viewer, a potential buyer, somebody who's not as familiar with Bricklink as myself, so maybe as a guide for like a hey Big D, what do I do? You know, I approached them nicely. I had noticed that they had never bought on Bricklink before; they had just sold on Bricklink, and it just came across to me as a family that was selling their kids old sets that they were no longer interested in, which is great. It's awesome. It's what people should do. But they should be listed properly. And I had said it as, just so you know, like selling stuff that's been built on Bricklink is considered used, not new. Because I had seen that they had never made any purchases. Maybe they didn't know. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm in Hershey, Pennsylvania now. You're near Below. PCB wants some Ninja Go. Yes. No, I wouldn't have left a negative comment. It didn't warrant it. It was you know, granted, all the pieces that I got I consider to be used, and it's like that. So that's fine. I mean, we can use that. That's not a big problem. It's a 5-cent piece. It was just the whole who puts stickers exactly where they're supposed to go and doesn't build the set and doesn't list it as new piece with sticker applied, because that's actually a thing. Like if it was listed as new with sticker applied, that's fine. That's a thing. Some people hate to sell sticker sheets because they come off. They get lost. You know, it's a chancy deal in their mind, whatever. So they apply stickers. I've got 50 tiles in the store that are from a seller that did just that. That cut out each individual thing for each item and sold them with the element as, you know, new sticker. That's a thing. I get that. Sell them like that. You know, these were just in with everything else. I don't think they had a single bit of an idea. I don't think that I really do think that their kid built it and they sold it, and that's fine. But when asked, not really confronted, I guess, in translation, I'm not going to read what they said versus what I said, because that's nitpickety. And I would never mention the name of their store or anything like that. But what would you do? I've opened 2 NSSs in the past month. One of them still open, just from people not shipping. Another person not shipping me an entire lot of 118 items, and that not replying back for 2 weeks when I was like, hey, you didn't ship this. You didn't ship this. And finally, you know, issue an NSS to get a response. It's pretty frustrating, and I can see why a lot of Bricklink buyers, they go for the repeat performance, because it's a pain in the ass sometimes. Just, I don't know. I'm very prideful about my stuff. So, Port City Bricks, I'm sorry that you've been having a lot of issues with your Bricklink orders as of late. Certainly hope that does not include me, and that's some way of saying that. Attitude means a lot when dealing with customers. Agreed completely. Another thing that I got this week, which I think everybody has fallen in so far is you have a pricey um, old item that is worth quite a bit. For instance, a big brick in black. This is a $6 item, believe it or not. If it's in really good condition, it's worth even more. If it's new, you're talking 12 to 20 range. Why? Really don't. But it is. To me, this is a really big, thick base plate, and that's about it. This thing, it's warpy, all that stuff. It's a solid piece. If you were going for structure, other things, plates would be better. But some of the sides are dinged up. It's got a couple little scratches on the side, stuff like that. I had nothing notated on it. I had two of them in the store, both at the same price. They sold, and the customer wanted to return one of them. I said, no problem, send it back. Not an issue. But it was very, very obvious that it was a buyer who wanted new but was paying or was buying used. So it's just another reason to make me happy that I'm winning so few auctions anymore. So I'm bringing so few used stuff into the store. Used seems to be a bane for me because there's no way to really match it up, and even putting a description on it, more than I try to put descriptions on base plates like a madman, but on other things, like I don't know. Like I said, to me, this is just structural, not cosmetic. Yay! Under promise, over deliver. I'm looking at a store that we're about because it has a few. I have a few negative feedback, man. I got negative feedbacks as buyers. Oh, one of them's from somebody who just didn't know how to reply to. Still looking through this thing. It's like, what the hell was I looking for when I ordered it? All right. Well, on the good side of things, last year, not this current year, we just had the year before that's blue brick box, or the brick box, holiday brick box. The blue bag, the big blue bag is done. Working on the small blue bag as we speak. Super performer upstairs, aka my wife, is helping out big time with doing the brick box upstairs. Love her to death. And red is next for all you fire people. I know that there's been a lot of questions about when am I going to put red in, and it's coming. Did I touch on everything? Did I get everything? It definitely was 11 minutes. Started talking. Stop. Couldn't stop. All right. See, Saturday stream. It will be on Saturday over on Brick Rod's Garage's channel. Check it out. I think it's going to be at either 9:30 or 10 p.m. Eastern time. He's going to make the announcement on it. I'm going to be broadcasting out of my aunt and uncle's basement. And, hopefully going to be bringing Destiny's Bounty with me to be able to finish building that on TOLS. Like I said, Cellar Stream will begin 1 hour late. I already cleared it with Julian. He's cool. He knows that we have no real movement on when we can have our special guest in. But yeah, Bricklink Management, made it happen. I got a scale for sale. If anybody needs a good weighing scale or counting scale, excuse me, let me know. I have one. Maximum 3 kilograms, so it's meant for counting, not for weighing stuff. Reason why is I had to downsize. I had to get a smaller one. The scale itself was just taking up too much room for me. It was better used for Lego storage. I don't think I did anything else. On a personal side, is anybody playing the game Forest? Anybody playing the Forest? Let me know. I'm pretty into that game now. All right. Thank you to everyone who gave us so much support over the past week. I appreciate it more than you know. It's really great that I'm able to do this out of my home each and every week. That I'm able to, pull my weight as a family member, and still be a man. You know what I mean? It's good to be able to do this for my family. I love taking my kids to the bus in the morning. I love picking them up from the bus. There's no way I would be able to do that working a corporate job. This is the best thing ever that has happened to me besides my wife, my kids, going in the military, joining fraternity. Okay, maybe not the best thing, but I mean, it's pretty up there that I'm able to do this. I honestly really never believed that I'd ever be able to live out my ambitions of retiring by the time I was 45. So that's pretty crazy still. That just boggles my mind. And now we're starting the hunt for a house. So it's all coming together. Loving life. Ask questions, leave comments down there. If I don't hear any other suggestions besides Ninja Go, we may go with a Ninja Go set. We're already like 10 cards deep into that one. So, yeah. moving on. Actually, probably going to end up moving down as far. I don't think that the income stream will continue to match the life of a data scientist for much longer. Because I don't know. I don't think that there's no way. Because I haven't been running the numbers and tracking it as much. Before, I mean, I ran numbers on Lego at work for 6 hours a day and did my entire job in 2 hours a day. I don't have 6 hours a day to put into doing that now because of the changes in the store. When I got rid of my my limits as far as minimum purchase, a lot of orders started coming in, and I'm not going to kid you. I get so many $1 and $2 orders, but it builds a base for me. So I don't mind that they're not really money making orders. It builds a solid base. But anyways, I'm hoping that it keeps up, that it keeps going. I don't want to have to be that dude that retires and goes to work at Walmart, and I wouldn't. But you know what I'm saying. I like the full-time dad. So appreciate my wife. Love my wife for letting me do that. Thanks, baby. That's it. That's all. I'm Big B. Brick. Thanks for joining another Mystery Package Monday Bricklink store, Brick Owl store vlog, Big B life vlog, whatever the hell this thing is. Peace. Thanks.